Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Concern Podcast, where we unpack political, social, economic, and cultural stories shaping our world. I'm Emmanuel Taban. Now, a very interesting question. Um, in the most recent days, especially in the first days of 2026, when the new year descended, the media has been, occupied with news about attacks and counterattacks between the forces to the government and those loyal to the opposition or the South Sudan People Liberation Army in opposition. And these attacks have been ones that are targeting army barracks in different parts, especially in the northern parts of the country, in states like Jongole and Unity states. And this has made me ask a very huge question. Perhaps, is South Sudan being taken back to war? Is the country going back to the old days of 2013, 2016, the days of suffering, the days of displacement, the days of agony? Is South Sudan going back to war? I mean, in the last few days, we've all seen that, for example, late last year, on the 30th of December 2025, the spokesperson of the South Sudan People's Defense Forces, Brigadier Lul Rai, he issued a statement. And in that statement, he actually ordered civilians who are in areas occupied by the South Sudan People Liberation Army in opposition, the SPLA-IO, to evacuate. The Brigadier General told the civilians who are based in these areas, especially in areas of the Low Nuer greater area in counties like Akobo County, like Nyirol and Urol. I mean, these civilians have been asked to evacuate that area. And the reason why the spokesperson delivered that statement, and I know he's only the spokesperson of the army, but the major decision could have been made by prominent people like the Chief of Defense Forces, or maybe that is a statement issued by the Chief of Defense Forces, but simply because Lul Rai is the spokesperson, the statement has to be aired out through him. But the content of that statement was nothing but a warning to the opposition that in the next few days, we are going to carry out major operations in these specific places that were mentioned in that statement letter. And that statement alone seems to have provoked the forces of the opposition to start an early operation, to start strategizing themselves, to start setting themselves up before the SSPDF could actually take a step to attack them. And for this reason, immediately after the statement by Brigadier Lul Rai was issued, different opposition forces, mainly in the northern parts of the country, in Unity states, in Jonglei state, started carrying out major operations, having attacks against the SSPDF barracks. And some of these barracks were seized by them. A case in point, in Urol County, one of the major SSPDF army barracks fell on the hands of the SPLA-IO. And the same cases, rallies were organized in Akobo County, where a section of the South Sudan Opposition Alliance defected to the SPLA-IO. We had other major attacks as well in Rokona County, in Jonglei State. And these attacks have been going on, and these army military men have come out and said now they're in control of these areas. And again, the other opposing side comes out and say, no, this is false, we are the one actually in control. And this creates a total confusion. And to me, this is a clear signal that things may not be well in the next few weeks or in the next few months. We are likely to see a trend and a continuation of such tensions intensifying in the next few months. This seems to be, or there seems to be a likelihood of repetition of what happened in 2013 and what happened in 2016. The country seems to be taking the steps into war, into conflict. This is not my wish. This is not the wish of many South Sudanese. Many South Sudanese want total peace. They want to live in their own country. They don't want to get displaced again. But the big question is the wish of people of South Sudan the wish of the leaders? Definitely no. Our wish might not be the same as ones of the leaders. And therefore, I'm not beating drums of war, but I am trying to give an indication that things might not be okay in the next few weeks, in the next few months. If we see what happened in 2013, if we look closely at how things started in 2016, you'll clearly understand that this is how it started. It started as a confrontation, as an attack and counterattacks, taking over barracks and seizing military weapons from the other side. And before you know, our military generals started issuing statements of heading towards the capital and taking over, and they intensified the conflict. And we appear to be taking the same route, the route that led us to what happened in 2013 and what happened in 2016, respectively. If you don't know how it started in 2013, if you have no idea of how the whole story started in 2016, you should watch it from what is happening today. Our leaders seems to be ready to take the country yet to another phase of war, of conflict, of displacement, of agony, of pain. This seems to be what has occupied the brains of our leaders. And yes, truly, things seems not right. Thank you so much. This is my take, and this is the Concerned Podcast, and I'm Emmanuel. Until next time, thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to this channel, and we hope to give you more videos in the future. Before we close today's episode, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Wanted.co. If you've been planning to build a website, but the cost has been holding you back, Wanted.co makes it affordable and stress-free this time around. Whether you are an individual, a non-profit organization, or a business, Wanted.co designs professional websites starting from as cheap as $250. Individuals can actually launch with a starter website of up to 7 pages and a free email, or choose an advanced option with unlimited pages, a professional portfolio, and branding support. For non-profit organizations, they can select flexible packages from basic websites to premium solutions with e-commerce features and ongoing support. And for business companies, Wanted.co delivers company-ready website with hosting, staff training, and multi-link options and online stores. And the best part of it is actually that you can build your dream website within your budget. Wanted.co is an affordable, accessible, and professional partner. And to get started, you can actually visit Wanted.co or email them at info@wanted.co, or you can get in touch with them through their WhatsApp number at +1 226 504 3322. Wanted.co, proudly affiliated with Jobs to Apply. And if you're wondering of what I'm talking about, here are some samples of website created by Wanted.co. You can see them right here.